Who's ready for more spooky vampire time? This music is just fucking bum 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 bum. Very intense. We're playing this game again today. 2 vampire in a row? Yes, because I don't feel like I'm ready. Oh, I don't have a saved game here. Wow, weird. Oh, there it is. I don't feel like I'm ready. I was supposed to play Darkest Dungeon today, but I don't feel mentally capable of that today. It's just been a day. I don't know what it is. I was supposed to do stuff with Bear today too, but when she got off work, she was exhausted. She's been asleep for the last 6 hours. Hello? Cat just ran under me. Hello? Tofu? Hello, Tofu? Is my nose broke? It does definitely seem like his nose is broken, right? I'm just not just. Oh, I didn't mean to go in the door. I meant. No. Okay. Okay, game. You know better than me, I suppose. What do I know? It's not like I. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Wait on another loading screen. Oh, look about the hideouts. Find them to unlock new safe places to rest. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. Did I make any medicine actually? Maybe it is good that I came in here. I do have a serum, but I don't think I have any meds. I don't have any meds. What kind of sicknesses we dealing with here? Got fatigue, 2 fatigues, a cold, 3 fatigue, migraine, cold. Okay. This fatigue? Yeah, that's fatigue. 3 fatigue serums. 1 cold, and what was the other one? A migraine? I don't know how to make a migraine. A migraine cure. 3 fatigue, right, cold. Dad, yeah, migraine. I just don't know how to deal with that. Okay, well. Just got a little headache right now. And I still can't access this lady. She's somehow sick, and I somehow know that, but I don't know with what. Okay. Let's head on out. Not the way out, but actually, we can fight these right now. I don't know why I didn't fight them on the way in, but sure. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Yep. Oh, fuck off. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, watery rich blood sample. Got a note here. Blood as addiction. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait that says the peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so. But for me, this is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What has always fascinated me since I started studying them is the imperative need for blood they seem to endure. They want more than anything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves. And when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of short trance, an ecstatic epiphany. Said to me, "Well, I'm so tired." The Volkod I interviewed in Moscow. I'm convinced that this is an essential element to understand the nature of the condition of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but that offers them ecstasy. Ew. Vampires are addicted to blood, all of them. It is part of their nature, and those among them mortals who refuse to submit to their appetite by the strength of their will only are never freed from this addiction. By Usher Tall Tree. I may have seen Paul. Do I meet Tall Tree? Because I'm pretty sure we found another note about them or from them. Right? Pretty sure I remember Tall Tree. Thing. I don't remember who it is. I think I have an idea in the back of my head, but spoilers. Okay. Evolution. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. What do you know? Incredible. Um. Let's look up something. I feel like I did start a game where I tried to drink citizen. I feel like I ran into a soft lock or something, and that's why I stopped playing this game 5 years ago. I need to go that way. Talk to Petrescu. Hello, sir.
It's one of them.
Excuse me. Oh goodness, you silly guys. Okay. I'm supposed to be in Whitechapel, and instead I'm fucking around with these assholes. Need to get back to the town. Is there? I think it's this one. Hello, trash can. Good little trash. Love trash. Your dad has the issue I can't fix, right?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please.
Here's some
Feeling
medicine.
tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
I'm going to continue not doing their quest for now. I don't know what it will cause. Isn't it like the wet boot boy thing? You find the Papa and the journalist. The other guy, however, is probably still in that one building. Where? Which direction from this was they?
It's locked.
I really wish once I've met the characters I could kind of like, I mean I can do this. I wish I could know better where they fucking were. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're Petrescu, aren't you? Never mind. How do I hear a baby crying? I think they're this way, right?
Your problem. As long as you have the money.
Body over here. Do any of these people have a quest I can do? I already apparently did theirs, and I got her souvenir. There's the box. Cemetery, that's later. What is this button?
Doing this.
A ring. Yippee. That's just there. Okay, this is where I was and should have started stream. So where are the people from here? Aha. Over here are the fatigued people.
Good evening,
medical
Doctor.
checkup.
Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
Hi, Tofu. What are you
If
doing?
you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Do I have any new stuff from you? No jobs for migrants?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote,
Oh,
I'm convinced
I'm
things
glad
will
women
change.
can vote. Oops.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I realized it sounded kind of weirdly sarcastic when I said that. I
Change
did not
your
mean for
mind,
that.
Mr.
It was
Ring?
completely genuine.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It
Free
depends
charge.
on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Nothing learned here.
Goodbye, miss.
So what is the note that I could also check where this is? Where's this at? Okay, it's reasonably close. Granted, I did say I was going to do the main story. I get distracted, okay? I can only do so much. Oh, this is like where I was going, and then I decided not to go here. Oh, that guy's got a flame. No, 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 no. Doesn't actually shoot flames, interesting enough. Dirty gas. No. Okay. This door honestly looks like I should be able to go through it. It's like lit up and shit. Like why is it inaccessible? Fuck. Is there stuff in here? This looked like the place it would be. Ah! Right, I did see the werewolves. That's right. I remember. I know what I am doing. I remember how games stream go. Just the one down. There's another one over there. But I don't know. This area. Let's go find out. Yum, 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 yum. Bitch. Oh, I hit it. No. Oh, I'm hitting it in time. What do you mean? Oh. Oh, come on. Like a half second more? Motherfucker. There it is. I'm getting fucked up because I keep trying this parry shit and I'm really not good at it. Oh my goodness. He just fucking wailed on me. Holy fuck. I was doing okay and then I let him heal and I was like, well shit. And then I just fucked it up from there, as you could clearly see. Well Tofu, what are you doing? Tofu. Tofu. Tofu's looking all just perched up. No, that doesn't sound good. Okay. The fuck am I? Oh, and before I kill these guys, fuck off. Get your dirty poison gas away from me. It's disgusting. Damn. Excuse me, munch. Yeah, fuckers. I feel like it somehow got harder to parry. I don't know when that happened. But I definitely feel like there was a point where I was parrying just fine. Yeah, that was deserved. Okay. But in the last stream, I know in like the midpoint I started parrying, and it was real easy, and I had the timing down. And then at some point during the end of that stream, it got hard. Why is it harder for me now than it was? Huh? What's that about? Game, are you like, you tricking me? Giving me the slip? I could try getting rid of the stake and using the one knife or whatever that just gives me blood when I attack. That might be a good idea. I don't know. I'd go for the cudgel. It does stun, which is something. Oh. It's a two-handed thing. That's a 99, and this is... So this is better than that. Okay. Not ever using. I was thinking about maybe this, but only 3 absorption. I need a better version of this, but we can try with the cudgel, just see if it's better in general than the other weapon was. I'm getting absolutely fucking wrecked. Okay, well, I'm in here now. Oh, hey, this is where that guy is. Hello. I didn't realize stun. I thought stun was like going to be a different thing. It just, whenever I hit them, I don't even need to parry them. This weapon just does the thing. It just does the thing I wanted it to do. Takes a bit of stamina. This weapon might actually be better. Okay. No. Try to eat that man? No. Anything down here? I thought this was where the dude's stuff was. Where he got jumped or whatever. Hmm. Isn't this where the guy's thing was? Yeah, it's like here somewhere. Oh, is it here? Aha.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
Can I, like, read it or something? How do I know there's a letter inside the box if I haven't opened the box? There's no easy way to say it, so I'm just gonna be blunt. We can't keep on like this, at least. Can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, I will crush him. And he'll kill you. We had some good time together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know, and note 2, so I'm gonna name this right here now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. And the most important part of our story we'll have preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's
Oh,
wife,
hello, Hatchet.
addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
He is being a cheeky little bastard. Who should I give it to? Wonder. This weapon's pretty fucking good, I gotta admit. I'm into it. I don't remember where I got this thing. Hey. Motherfucker. Fuck off. Ow. Pretty sure I don't need to fight this thing. But we've already started, so I might as well go for it. Oh, I dodged. I hit the button. He got so much health for when he hit me. That's so weird. No. Not again. Fuck you. Goodness. Anything else over here? Purpose to killing that? No? Just for some lead plates? Cool.
What? What
do you want?
Darius.
Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Petrescu.
I'm looking
Do
for
I know that
Dorothy
name?
Crane.
I'm thinking of
There is no
Pettigrew,
Dorothy
Peter
Crane
Pettigrew,
here.
but what is
Now
Petrescu?
goodbye.
I'm afraid this.
I heard that name in something
says
else.
the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother
Mr.
someone
Doctor.
else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by
He's
observing what
Having some bronchitis, it seems. Going out the back door, huh? You don't see me. Where are you going, Mr. Petrescu? Can I, like, view this closer or something? Can I see it better from a different angle, maybe? Huh. It's supposed to, like, hit a button to zoom in on him? I don't know. This looks like what I'm supposed to be looking at, but just got no clue.
There's no one in. I cannot enter.
Isn't it one of the things about vampires that they can't enter a home without permission from, like, the owner or whatever? How do I get into all these people's homes? Is it because the person is dead who owns the house or something? What are the rules? Is that not a thing in this game? I guess not.
This elixir will give you faith again.
What am I doing? He's just, like, knocking. I feel like I'm supposed to interact somehow and, like, get in here, but I can't. The only other way in is that one that I was just at. So, how do I... Looking it up. Like I might be soft locked. I don't know. It says use your blood sense and you'll get an opportunity to eavesdrop, but I'm not seeing how to do that. Like, that's a thing. I do remember eavesdropping being a thing in this game. Oh, there it is. Why did I just have to stand or something and I wasn't standing still long enough? Oh, well, that's low res.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay, well, we learned a thing.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Yeah, I've been there already.
Again.
It's somewhere I already know about. Thank you, though. Thank you for telling me, game. I appreciate you. Num 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 num. You mean delicious?
Despicable.
I have this thirst
I mean,
for blood.
better you eat rats morally than eating people, you know? Where is he? Up here? The priest? Oh, he is. I thought I was talking to the priest, but he was just over here. You know something?
Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Care about public health, obviously.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine
that's very
journalist,
nice.
Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
I need to talk to the boys over here. So your wife has been sleeping with this man, and he's trying to cover it up. Do I tell you about it? I don't know, maybe he gets like pissed and kills him or something, and I don't want that. Keeping it a secret would be more devious.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
I hate this. Really. Affair.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The
Oh
second
wait,
is
she's
I never
dead
shed a
now?
tear when
Oh,
she
well
died.
that... well... I don't know why I thought she was still alive if
Did you
we
ever
haven't
try
found her.
talking to Joe?
Never.
I don't know why I
suspected
didn't
he
realize.
knew everything, even without knowing it. And
I'm
he
an
decided
idiot.
to make me pay in his own way.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure.
Who's Harry?
And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Here's the fucking box.
I found
His
this
wife
box
is already
in
dead,
an abandoned
so-
building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly
Oh,
rewarded.
bag of
About
junk.
this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your
Well, I
kind
already told you.
gesture, but it's
I know
none of
from
your
there.
business.
So...
Goodbye for now.
Richard Nethercott. Hey, Joe. You know your wife was cheating on you. Do you enjoy bullying people?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well,
Who
too.
pays you?
A job?
The Wet
So
Boot
you're
Boys?
racketeering
No.
for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle.
You're a criminal.
You are a criminal who endorses criminal activity. The least you could do is stop hiding behind this pretense.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons. And that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis.
I don't
would
know that
agree with
Mr.
you.
Lewis gives a
By
shit.
all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Goodbye.
So
Mr.
who
Peters.
the fuck? Ah, this is okay. Nethercott. Somewhere behind the church. Did I not like check behind the church or anything? I didn't go around it. Okay, this side is probably no, it's not locked. I thought it would be. Don't know why. That's how. Those are good, healthy sounds. Where the fuck are you appearing from? I have the wrong weapon out. Oh, fuck you. Munch. Oh, I thought I dodged it well enough. I hate you assholes. I hate you. Second. One moment, please. Oh, monsters. Open that. Oop. Can I open this trash can? I can. Find Richard. Are you in here? Probably. The graveyard? Seems like a place to be. So, this is a fucking dead end. So, in the graveyard we go. Oh, is this your religious lad? I thought he was at the other graveyard. There's a different
evening, sir.
graveyard that's later
I'm
on
Dr.
in the game.
Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although
Why does he kind of look like Benedict Cumberbatch?
My words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
Oh, you're
I'm
the...
a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
I'm gonna grab a drink while we talk.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
The flu infects everyone, therefore I'm not going to take any steps to prevent that. Hi, Bento. Are you going to be loving today
that
again?
Your life could be in danger in this part of town.
But this is where I must be to feel the real
I
beat of
am
the
wearing
city.
my
I had to come,
standard
see it for
cheap-ass
myself,
headphones again,
alone.
and not Bear's more expensive ones. Maybe
I
he
understand
wants
your
these.
need
Hello.
for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have
Thank
many
goodness he
friends,
doesn't
Doctor.
chew through expensive or
family
dangerous
despises
wires, though.
me.
He only chews through my fucking $5 headphones.
If some misfortune came upon you,
Bear
who
has
would
like,
be here
I
to
don't know,
help
a
you?
$50
Well, you
pair
for a start,
or whatever
my
that
dear
are
Doctor.
plug-ins, but they're like a actual headset situation that I've been using.
What are your thoughts on
But he
the
doesn't chew
terrible
through that for some
situation in
reason.
this
He
city?
only likes my
Terrible, you
little
say?
ones.
No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Well, that's a unique point of view. It was too noisy. Thank goodness for this
The enjoyable
disease killed
silence
off
of the
enough
grave.
people that now they all
You
shut
have
up.
a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a
Why are
poet
those
if
your
I
feelings,
veiled
though?
my feelings?
Whitechapel.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and
Sure.
challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the
Is she the
wonderful
mute
Camellia.
girl?
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's
Yeah.
the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma.
To an extent,
Reality
sure.
can be so
I have
dull,
the same
don't you
feeling
think?
about magic tricks. Everyone does, really.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight. The
Are you talking about
barren
actual
smiles and the added
gaslight?
hunger
Are
under
you
the
talking about
rain.
Gaslight
If you
Girl
say
Keep
so.
Girl
Such
Boss?
vibrant antagonism and
Gatekeep. I
vivid
said Girl
paradox.
Keep, didn't I?
The stripped
Fuck's sake.
humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes.
Bento, how was your day?
And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes,
You
the
enjoy
poignant
sleeping all day
distress.
and
You see what I mean, don't
now
you?
you just come to
That's
sleep in my
what I want
lap?
to write about, and that's what
big
Whitechapel is made
boy.
of.
Did you know the mute florist is
How
a
do I know
member
that?
of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir.
What's
for it
Secret
only
Society?
enriches
The medical
mystery
place?
surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be
How do
hiding,
you know she
it's
doesn't have
certain to
malice
be
in
for
her?
the benefit of most, if not all.
Also, I'm
I
realizing
fear you are a hopeless
whenever I
romantic,
was trying to talk to her,
Guilty as
number
charged,
one, Jonathan
to
trying to talk to the mute girl who's clearly not able to talk back was dumb. But then I put forward, like, maybe get her some paper or something. But then again, she may not know how to read and write.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it
This
not?
is early
I'll be
20th
glad to help
century.
you, if I can.
I'm looking for
Possible
Dorothy
she
Crane.
has no
Nurse who
actual
lives
way
in
to
this vicinity.
communicate
Dorothy Crane.
other
Oh, I
than,
love
like,
the
verbal
name.
or
The
facial
Crane
expressions, I
of
mean.
Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But sorry, no,
But
never heard
just
of it.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Huh. You don't have any disease, do you? You do. You have a cold. It's bronchitis. Man, no, guys are fucked up around here. Even, depending on if either of these two are sick, they might go into stable by tomorrow, but they're in serious condition, so I need to see about fixing everyone I can tonight before sleeping. Ooh, editor refusal. Sycophant Publishing Limited, Lavender Court, Camden Street, London. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, songs from the defeated city, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such a title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication of none of your work, I'm sorry. Ooh. Who knows that? See if I try to choose the second option. E.G. Morris. Find the mailbox. Nothing. Okay. Mailbox? Ah, dearest Petrescu Lair, my dearest, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you've not heard from me in a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish. It's when you, my children, are living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going here in England, a war against poverty, against injustice. This is the war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. This probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You're grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I make now. To feel useful one more time, I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me. Remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am ever your loving father.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
But he wasn't
Darius
like
is a bit
baking
less of
it,
a
he
mystery
was
now.
sending a letter, he just
It should not
chose
be
not
that
to.
difficult to incite him
The
to
last
me.
month. Also, shouldn't have been torn up. It didn't look torn up in that photo.
Hello,
Want to talk about Richard? Or perhaps those
Tell me
weird,
about Richard Nethercott.
smooth shapes in the
understand
background that
he's
make no
quite
sense
fond of
as to what that is. Okay, well, good talk. I'm glad we had this chat.
Very well.
Alright, I was running into a wall for a second. Bento is just being the most horrible guy. So precious. We never do anything wrong, like chew through my shit, right?
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your many evil teachers.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game.
Where is the boy and his father? Where were they again? Genuinely don't. I'm gonna go do their quest. This way? This is where the fuck were they? They were like over here or something, weren't they? Okay. That's the chapel. They were far away from the chapel. Down here? don't think it's somewhere I can pull out my weapon. Lady, where were those two? Are they back here somewhere? No. So what does this quest entail? Give it to Albert or Benjamin? Recruiter. Recruiter notes. Stay in it again? This point. New boy. I think I found one. Albie. That's one. Black. Boy, the black mark and fled quickly and nicely. That would be you, right, Albert? You're Albie. So you did steal your father's drugs. Sir, you were correct to shoot your son.
Good evening, Benjamin.
He did take your drugs.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger.
He's probably proud of this or something, isn't he?
Build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just...
I suppose you are.
I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Okay. Swanborough. Oh.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Everything we can, I suppose. Can I talk to you about...
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking
Talk to you about the drugs now?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
No, got nothing.
Goodbye.
I won't end up.
Migraine, bronchitis, too cold.
Another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Someday, you'll understand.
I don't know what my character was just doing. For that, but let's head on in, make some things. Maybe we can make the bronchitis thing. I don't know yet. That seems a bit out of my reach, but let me see if I have something. Also, can I like research the Swanborough or something? Will it give me a serum? Can I drink it and see if it heals me from my vampirism? Bento, what do you think? Bento's my +1 in these. Now he's my permanent bestie. Oh, I need to trim your claws, but those are fuck. Random shillings I didn't pick up. Yippee. I have 1 RA for cold, so we needed 2 for cold. You have a bronchitis ability, but not more than that. Don't have them. Should we go see Nethercott and wait, I was gonna see, god damn it, the fucking I was gonna see what would happen if I broke down. Can I see that from like the menu and see if that's anything? If it gives me any medicine. Yeah. So where's this lady's brother? That apparently makes lumber cordial. 'Cause I don't know that I've seen him. I also don't know where the fuck this lady. Another cot this way. He gives 23,000 XP. How much XP do people actually? Let's start with the beginning. Loading. Okay, now. Okay. 4,000. He barely gives 1,000. Full 4,000. That's stuff. 4,000. 6,000. Am I misreading hers? I probably am. It's 2,000. I don't know why I thought it said 23,000. I'm an idiot. Yeah. So no one's in like the 10,000 range. The top is like 5,000 to 6,000. Got it. Understood. But I mean, this guy would basically just double my XP right now if I just gave him a little. A little. Hey, you. Let me loot your box. Here, take some medicine.
Good evening. And good evening.
Yeah.
Do you need it?
Also, I found your failure note.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Do something more useful.
Perhaps it's time to think about something more useful to do. I'm not sure that poets are what London needs at this moment in time.
Men and women need food for certain, a roof and safety. But how narrow is the mind of one who believes art is not as essential?
Damn.
Goodbye for now, sir.
I just fucking ruined that option. Interesting. Oopsies. Excuse me? Move. Why did I stop? Okay. Check. Aquafontis is a repetitive hydrogen peroxide. Protoxide. Oh, stop. Misread. My bad. Oh, I got a hint for just reading that? Oh, and Mason. I don't know where the fuck Mason is. Okay. That I can't fix. If you'll let me. Ew, bitches cute.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Let's do it. Kitty knock knock.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again?
Let's
Go
have.
away.
How do I upgrade my mesmerize? Is that just an upgrade I haven't bothered in?
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side?
Oh, you're so heavy.
We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
How does she have the time, though, to be here and at the hospital both times a night? Don't make me regret this immediately. Steals 5 shillings from his house. And a bottle of cheap gin. How do I unlock shit?
It's locked, all right.
Eat fear of Dracula's? What was that? Is that in here somewhere? God damn, that's a lot. I don't know why I'm reading all this shit. I'm terrible at reading. In my many journeys, I believe the most amazed by exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, in particular the Isle of Santorini, searching for traces of vampire presence in these sunburnt lands. Herodotus, himself refers to the islands in his fourth book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that, even today? The island of Santorini is still considered by some as the most vampire-infested place in the world, way more than the Parthians, and that its inhabitants are considered specialists in vampire of the vampire hunt or the hunt of Vrykolakas. I don't know, as they call this creature. According to the local myths, the Vrykolakas, Frakalaka Ding Dong, I don't know, is a dead person who does not decay and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with fresh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking. See, there is! In getting a response, garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. Can change into a wolf and other animals when struck with the most. That is this. In the Mediterranean Sea, Balkan. The Greeks call him the Rakolas, the Bulgarians, the Macedonians name him Varkolak or Varkolak, and Serbians call him Vukodlak. Yes, Vukodlak, a name so similar to Volkod. We already know, my dear brothers. Just to write a few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are confronted with a proto-vampire. Maybe they are missing link between the modern vampires and the creatures that came before them. If God allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to Santorini Island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Tawtree. Usher has a lot to say. Hey, hills.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
What's her real name?
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Not safety?
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had.
Then she would also be younger.
Are you in love?
If you were her age, she would be not born yet.
Stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Well, that publishes work.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell
Why
me.
does it seem like there's more to talk about here when...
Tell me
I do.
Are you?
It's like no other option.
Tell me everything.
Huh.
Who you say she?
Well.
Goodbye.
Goodness. Oh wait, you have bronchitis. I need to give you shit.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello. Yes?
Do you need...
Also talk about your personal questions, because I forgot to do that.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I
My
suppose.
father left us.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
Yeah, it's a little weird. We did just kind of meet each other tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How'd you meet Nurse Crane?
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
I'm out of here. Nothing around, nothing lootable, nothing goods, no. Alright. Miss Crane! Upstairs. How are y'all? Y'all doing good? Okay, good talk. I'm a doctor, you know. I'm here to help. Okay. Shillings, yippee. You don't need these supplies, do you? No. You don't need these supplies. Oh, someone's turning vampire. Nurse Crane on Halloween. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I'd be on the boat. That would take. I'd probably take me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see you again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive the terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades out of the in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country. I see our way to revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we are at our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage the clinic of yours, but now I'm leaving England. Be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please name me as I think of you. Your affectionate sister, Theodora. There's Crane. Good over there. One second, Dorothy. One sec. Oh.
He's going into convulsion.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Anything else?
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel. Hand me that scalpel.
What can I do, Doctor?
Do you have any anesthetics?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to get into your throat. You just stay still.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes.
Pretty sure none of these choices matter.
He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Let's use it.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, we need a better situation, but we don't have one.
He's still bleeding,
How are you
Doctor.
checking his pulse right now? You're
I'm
holding a
losing his
tube.
pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Suture the artery. Should he probably leaves anyway?
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his
Yeah,
pulse.
there's not
He's
really much I
dying,
can do
Doctor.
right here. Cardiac massage. So we probably don't have epinephrine.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
I thought cardiac massage was like another thing for something. Cardiac. Like CPR. What the fuck does CPR? Chest? CPR stand for? Hold on.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse,
Chest.
we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than
Under the big
intuition
brain.
alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Time to stop the blackmail.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've
you
stolen and
rhyming?
lied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Why, Lady Ashbury?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
Enough blackmail.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same,
yeah, that's the problem.
Blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I can just do this right now? This seems a little early. Um, mesmerize her later, eat her? Hold. I know, but I don't know. I can't find an answer quick enough.
There is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them.
I can't guarantee that I get him mesmerized later.
Don't you see that?
Oh, I got a mesmerized level for that. Okay. Oh, key. This one. Oh, chest or trunk. Ah, didn't suffer the consequences. Ah!
It's locked.
For headache and fatigue. Medical voucher. It's just the same thing. Doesn't this entire district then get destroyed? I am so out of stamina, it's not even funny. Oh, I almost dropped a thing. I had to get a lot of XP from 4,000. I want to munch on all the other people, but I feel like they're all gone sick too. Oh, what to do? Full. Don't know where the heck Mason is. Excuse me, lads. Ow. Rude. Goodness, you guys. So... Hey, Mr. Petrescu?
Hello.
I have no idea what happened to Dorothy. Super honest.
Yes?
Goodbye.
Totally no idea. Happened. Where is... This where... I think she's... This is the dude shop, so I'm gonna go check. Okay, for Miss Swanborough. I got a hint from inspecting the cordial thing, right?
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Ewing, come cold.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient
It's a
is
placebo.
hope, Doctor, and it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, You could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
You hypocrite.
You're just a greedy hypocrite.
Hypocrite? What about an eminent physician prowling these streets at night? I'm sure you have a personal agenda too, Doctor.
Maybe I do. No hands on.
I'd like to
sell quite a few deaths. Does this game like not have a wicked show? Oh, it does. Why was I not finding that? Looking for very limited on what they have. Unfortunate. Where the heck is your brother, by the way? Where's that man? Have this. Gave me some medicine. Oh, gave. Fatigue, headache. I don't have to. Can't even craft headache. Is it? No, I can. I don't have the one for my. I mean, I know she's a pillar, but like, one guy died and they're stable. Granted, he died, I think, today, so I don't know if the effects have been felt yet of this one. They were already seared. It probably goes to critical if I don't, like, heal as many people. I should probably go find Cat again and see about healing him up. I'm really worried about, like, missing shit, because, like, people just die without me getting to gain anything out of it. That's what I definitely don't. I don't want to lose the opportunity to make money out of them. No? That would be good. Can I go over here? I don't even know. I feel like I should probably level if I'm gonna try. 10,000 XP. Fucking. I'm trying to go straight and he's turning. Oh. Is that guy even? I walked in something. Maybe these are just. Okay. I'm very scared. Oh, 15. I'm very scared. I don't know what's going to happen. Not good. Good at all. Guess we go report to Lady Ashbury. Shit.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
The Sheen brothers, apparently. Are y'all leading me on with all this blood? Oh, he's biteable. Hold on. Hold on. didn't realize I'd smacked him. My bad. One sec. Num 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 num. Who the fuck is throwing grenades? Fuck you.
Let's see how it likes a bit of...
Okay. You guys just like respawn your buddies. That's what it probably seems like. Seems like y'all just respawn these basic dudes. One sec. Oh, so unfortunate for you and your brother. Vincent, you deserve this. Okay, when did you get out of the blanket? Hello? Use Bunchian? The fuck is that? Looks like some kind of cudgel, I guess, but... Fuck off. Okay. All good. Automatically got the loot from them. Fuck you. I don't know, this house, okay. Really don't like the idea of losing an entire district. I get that it probably could happen. I really shouldn't risk it. I want the most XP possible, but I don't want to risk just eating everyone right now. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I still have to get through Whitechapel for the next section, I'm pretty sure. Why did I
cannot
I
enter.
should have just walked in through the downstairs door. What am I doing? Hey, Ashbury? Uh-huh. Man, you shouldn't be doing that out in the open, you know?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
That's your appetite.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo.
Almost like
Very
inspired,
clever indeed.
even.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Vampires.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades.
You haven't been seen eating people in decades, and you're just fucking slurping this dude in a tent while there's like 7 people outside.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her. Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Let's ask about your ladyship. Swansea allows this?
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St.
And why are they always stealing?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Except for the blackmailer?
No one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me?
Is that what that place was?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scum.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a
disgusting, nasty half-breed?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their basic instincts.
How old are you?
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now. And 27 I shall remain.
Not all the truth.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some
different ones. How old are you? Are you 3,000? 300? Why am I going for 3 numbers? I don't know.
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Well, that was a lot about your ladyship. How about the voice in my head?
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
This is a dumb question. Because obviously not correct.
Are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution. And
but my elder is? As I left for dead. Why am I asking if I'm a vampire? It's very clear.
Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did
so normal story that's if the vampire bites you.
They must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
You know, kind of like zombieism and stuff, isn't it? But maybe it's slightly different. I know in Supernatural you have to drink the vampire's blood, which felt weird, but it is more involved.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon.
Are you an Ekon?
And that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man.
And why are they
refers to
not
as
synonyms?
vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
We're squares
All
and
Ekon
rectangles.
are
Got it.
vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay, well that's all about me. How about London? Tell me about London.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have
Tell
gone
me.
from bad to worse here, Jonathan.
How
I've
long
lived
was
in
that
this city
exactly?
for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke,
Though I can't.
I don't really care about the free ones.
They have seen
you met.
Morris's.
I'm curious about.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to.
Do you know any of them?
You mean your maker?
What do you mean?
Every now and.
Will they all?
I do not see why not. But remember,
That's
Okay, well that's a lot
vampire
of talk.
poli-
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze
hold
the
on,
blood I
I can
took
read
from
this.
Nurse Crane's
Hold
patient.
on. How's everyone here? Good, good, good. I do have headache. Idiot. I don't know how words work. Got it. Lights. Yikes. I could up. Could. It hurts. Could make it up. And increase damage or add 3 stun points. Like stun. Ooh. But also, I'm afraid to like upgrade any weapons because it would cost, I mean, 5 out of 63, sure, but 10, 15, like if I fully upgraded this weapon, I'd be out of stuff. And then as soon as I find something that's potentially better, I'm right. Ooh, absorb blood or add stun. That's only 3 stun though. That's not very much. Is there a higher stun? Oh, there.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu. but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu?
Through the epidemic.
I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Swansea. Swanee.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something
Then how are you going to tell me to speak if you have something
This
important?
strain of flu. It's very different from the one I saw
We're
in
still in Europe.
It's downright peculiar.
This is all Europe.
What makes
Just
you say
saying.
that?
It's so obvious.
We're facing something new here, Dr. Swansea. Something terrible.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting.
I guess he's
Did you
talking
find
about the
something
European
else?
mainland. Yeah, sure.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation.
I'm a
Once
tall man.
docile
Holy shit.
people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur?
Smashing indeed.
Oh, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity
Human
sitting right
experimentation.
here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I turned on to Myra.
And why not? What did
Bram
Stoker say about the
Stoker
children of the
Dracula?
night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later.
Wait, didn't he want to say
Thank you for your
something?
time.
No, thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Okay, so now we get this portion. I don't know if I go this way. I assume so, but way or if it just because this was locked, right? I think. So I could choose there. I can ask Brad again. Where was this one? Did I not see this? Oop. Did I not find this area? Maybe do that. And I don't know where the fuck this dude is. Actually, I think I do know. I think he's like in here. So I think there's a portion here where there's some people, and that's probably where that lady is too. Otherwise, can't access that. I have all the other quests here. I talked to Nurse Brannigan.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself.
Sorry, I'm talking, Jonathan.
I'll find it. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Let's question.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Took a risk.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Is this even an option?
Goodbye, Nurse.
I don't want his resignation by.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I've decided that I won't reveal
Because
Dr.
I don't want
Tippett's,
anyone to go missing.
so we say misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me.
Apparently.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Ooh, I love missing hits. On suit. Hope you're having fun, Tippets. Wait. Mesmerize level 20. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go see about this. Excuse me.
It's one of them!
Guess I just couldn't go through there. Oh no, I can. Well then.
He's mine!
Fuck. Oh my god, I burned to death. Are you kidding me with that shit? Ugh. I fucking suck at video games. Why do I do this? Around and find out. Should just sleep. I'm so scared. Watch it happen. I could easily just go. Honestly, I couldn't easily do it. I don't have mesmerize levels, to be fair. I also don't know how to get higher mesmerize. I don't know if it's leveling or what, or if it's just by eating people. Because I got one for snacking on Dorothea. So maybe it's just pillars, but I can't imagine that, honestly. Where the fuck am I? Enter at your own risk. Will do. Nom 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 nom. Excuse me. Get munched on. I don't think I took his shit. Noms. Just. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fucking run and stab. Are you kidding me? Oh. I was at, what, like most of my health. I was at like 90 health. 90%, whatever. And then he did the fucking Assassin's Creed shink, ran and just jabbed me, and I had no shot. Nope. None. No chance I survive. Alright. New idea. I go see about purchasing. I know I could just be using like my medicines and stuff. I'm gonna see if Rakesh has them.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
You have a blueprint.
Please, of course.
Apparently sell that. Why is that the only weapon I can sell? I don't know. 1,000 XP. That's so many levels.
The flower's dying.
Let's do the Strickland quest, whatever it is. Because that'll get me some XP, so I can potentially get you. I don't know how many I have, but it's gotta be at least 10 to 15 at me. Got a lot.
Come now, we can handle
I want to turn you over to Ackroyd. I mean, I've already got all your stuff, so I feel like I'd take Ackroyd's side and learn whatever he wants.
I'm quite busy.
Eventually.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reed.
Nothing else will burn.
Thank you for your...
Oh, it's their office, right? I just need that locked office, and I presumably have a key for. Yippee. Motherfucker.
It's locked. Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned,
Alright,
he
well,
should
now
make
I'm at
good use of
11,000.
this formula.
In Goswick's medical file. Goswick, is this the one with the throat issue? Chairman notes the patient shows signs of extreme fatigue, major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak, claims too painful, and needs rest and healing. Throat mucus, membrane, or any decision can be. Mother.
It's locked.
Everything's goddamn
It's
locked.
locked, all right.
Okay. Only one person's sick here, so fine. They're stable. They'll probably go to healthy or stay stable because maybe people are gonna get sick or something. People get sick. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but if they're recovering, then I don't think they get sick on the next day. I think they're guaranteed to stay healthy for at least the next day. But I could be entirely wrong. I don't know. I don't know where this lies. I don't have the mesmerize required. I have no. Cold headache, itis, anemia. Make the one for migraine? I'm crazy. Losing my absolute mind. Headache. I feel like, isn't migraine just like a big headache? I don't know how that relates. I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. What does Swansea need to talk about? Hold on. I realized that after I talked to Nurse Brannigan, but I don't know what the fuck this is about. Why do I need to talk to him? No, Swansea. Oh, Swansea.
I need to talk to you.
Please do.
So you manage
Oh,
a
it's
hospital
financed by
financed
Ashbury?
by a vampire.
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
Convenient.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Do you know anything?
Without...
Where did...
Once they shared...
They're
extremely dangerous.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen?
Oh,
She
she
seems
was.
such a very capable woman.
She blackmailed Lady Ashbury.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady
Right.
Ashbury abhors violence.
That's all I need to talk to you about?
We'll
Okay. I guess I just need to tell you that Nurse Crane isn't gonna be back. Right. Find out where this asshole is. So it was already serious, and there were a lot of people sick. There were at least 8 people sick, because there's 3 who are and 5 who I fixed. I'm really worried about that. This fight, do it correctly though. Not fuck it up. One last try. Yeah, the leech, of course, has teeth. What do you mean? Pardon me, lads. I know you've beaten me before, but this time, be totally different. You can handle it. You can do it. I am so fucked. So much. Almost got him. I'll watch there be a boss in this room and I die. Probably shouldn't put that out in the universe, but, you know. Whatevs. There's no, like... head into their base of operations. It's fine. Lots of bullets. Good start. Hello. Let's more about Pembroke. Sir, we have observed Pembroke for 2 weeks and we confirmed vampire activity. First, we have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. He's clever. Acts like a mental patient. Y'all are bad at your job. She's not really a vampire, but whatever. I personally sneaked inside the hospital, heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body's decaying, but it gets worse. The administrator of Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by a canal. He may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then maybe there's something big going on at Pembroke. Maybe a nest of vampires protected by those blade traders of the skull. We don't know what to do, but we're convinced. Here come quickly. Heavy gear. A knife! Oh, it's a take. That looked like a straight up knife. Ooh, the great hunt. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to their bravery. For we prevailed. The guard prevailed. My brothers, we hunted them down. The enemies of mankind hidden in the dark tunnels of our modern cities. We found them in their nests and their dens, and they perished. We brought the fires to the blackest pits. Never had such a large-scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods. Never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and England is safer thanks to you. Night of those bitten and killed by the enemy of our trembling hand. When they turn against us, do not tremble, my brothers. Do not doubt. I cry tonight for the fallen comrades. I cry for my old man who saw my goal accomplished as I lived my last years on this earth. The Guard Freeman is half a century old, and we have already accomplished much more than Trader of St. Paul in half a millennium. This was our first great hunt. Let them leeches who survived our wrath remember we won't stop. By Kendall Stone, founder of the Guard Freeman. Wish, wish. Love the cheese. I'm gonna see if I can go this way again. I know I already checked, but I'm checking again because I'm crazy. I know it's absolutely amazing to watch this again and again. Okay.
Who am I supposed to interview?
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle.
Was there something up here? Why is there an option to jump up there? This is the way I want to go. Did I just like see the level of these guys and run off? Probably. Pretty sure up here is like a safe spot. Why am I running left and right again? What? This is like... Okay, let me get rid of these. This is the area. You to hit me. I dodged. Mother. On the verge of death. They need that. Wanna come help? Y'all didn't do much. Fuck off. Okay, are we done here? Any more skulls? Looks like there was up that stairs, goes to Mason and this lady. What they have to say about stuff. Knock knock.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
Anything about that then?
All right.
Has a migraine. I'd love to treat him. I thought the lady would be. Whoever this lady is. Also don't know where their son is. I could have sworn there was like an old lady living. Just going crazy in my old age, I guess. Jonathan, I know it looks crazy, like I'm just fucking around, but I swear I'm using the normal controls and sometimes the game is just like loading or something. Because he just like meanders back and forth for a sec, not knowing what the fuck he's doing. Definitely don't think I'm leveled for this fight. Definitely don't feel prepped for that. Oh, a safe house. Oh, shillings. I should probably finish it. Okay, that's violent. Probably awesome. But then again, what would I buy? But mesmerized. Looking for For me, their son. I don't know where the fuck he is. Gotta be here. But obviously live in Whitechapel. I take my time way too much in games. I'm sure this is unbearable. Okay, use my supervision. Is he like near his father or something? Fathers, presumably. Who knows who his dad actually is? How do I get in here?
It's locked.
I'm really scared. Like, I want to find all the characters and make sure I talk to them. Wait, is this my mother? Is that why I can't find her? Because she's not technically here yet? Because it said my mom. I think you meet your mother. Just can't remember. Ah! Motherfucker.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr.
Oh,
Reed,
my goodness.
and I would like to ask you a few questions.
Great viewers.
May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My
Oh,
father
well.
does not like people entering our house.
It's fine. Let me in.
Your father is worried about you.
Don't bother that he's literally just
to look
outside.
So my father actually worries about me then. Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams.
Did you say with gloom or glue? That seems a little odd. Your dad got any hints around here? Why is it always locked?
It's locked.
Good job, refusal there. Do you refuse? My job to refuse you, or refusal to accept our application. Dockyard, I must thank you for the time spent to often explain difficult your situation while your ill boy and loss of wife, but point out the policy of the company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys has been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass small inquiry. We like to conduct our ways. You have idea something maybe got. Professional vampire artist. If you ever see someone vampire, don't kill yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try and form a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what they do against these evil creatures. Even some of them are working together in the name of Guard Prewin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of vampires in London. They are your friends, and you are not alone. Solution exists. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. Okay. Is the boy sick? He is. He has fatigue. Let's fix you right up, boy.
So,
I'm not bothered.
There you go.
do you need it?
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this.
I'm not sure I'm happy.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy
That's
every
good.
day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things.
Well then.
That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a place to call home.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing.
Well then,
I saw
when was that?
horrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Mr. Lewis, close to your mom.
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it
How
was a
sick
happier
are you? I
time.
see like gray veins
Mr.
bulging
Lewis
on
was
your
funny.
face. That doesn't look good.
He often had dinner with us.
Why are you sad then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books.
Goes back there?
I liked books.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him?
Or did father start bullying him after mom died?
But
Or did
you
mom
are
die
not
because
responsible for
father
your
started
father's
bullying?
actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Have you any reason?
I don't believe in me.
I could give him a little...
Goodbye, young.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Can't access him until I get higher messages. Can't do anything about you. Oh, shoot. Don't know what your is. Where the fuck is Cadigan Bates? I'm literally up. Where the fuck I found him? Don't have a map photo, but I have words to read. Can be found in a building along Whitechapel Street. Is that an actual name of something? No. Along the right side of the street as you're coming from the hospital. Something in here, right? This one. The alley away from them. Oh, you fight. Oh, between that, so it's like here. Oh, I'm really stupid, aren't I? Watch it be the case where like I can't give him medicine until he like leaves the area or something. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Funny stuff. I'm holding straight, I swear to you. He just has weird issues with his left and rights. So he was literally like by the beginning of this area, and I've been passing him every time. I totally forgot what he was. I just notes. Not there. Up here. This bitch better be ready to receive some medical attention. Because I need to sleep and level up. I am significantly outclassed by enemies for now. I have to upgrade and then do that boss fight. Because there's no way I do it at level 5. Oh. You asshole.
You had better
I can't do a medical checkup because you're not where you should be. God damn it, this was a waste of fucking time. I really hoped I could. Like, you can only access him once you've gotten rid of that skull. So I thought you'd just be able to at least heal him. Maybe not do all his dialogue and shit, because he's not where he's supposed to be. Still, I have to sleep. I just have to, and I could mesmerize the level 1s and 2s of the area just in case. But if I do that, more people are therefore dead, and that would even more significantly reduce the health status of the location. So the people are as healthy as they're gonna get. I can't do anything about the cold, which is unfortunate. Maybe I find that after this next boss fight. Maybe I could have gotten it from the nurse. Who knows? There is, however, a thing here. I could return to Thelma, though. I'm getting, like, the max levels I can now. Okay? Let's finish this quest. I know, I'm putting everything off and I'm an asshole. I'm aware. You don't have to tell me. That's a minute.
Good evening. I have made
I did not expect a more.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal.
Delicious.
Take this as a reward.
I fucking love root beer.
Perhaps I will allow you to drink.
I don't know why, but ever since I was a child,
one day.
Thank you.
Root beer has like always been my favorite.
That proposition
And soda, more than Coke, more than Sprite. Just here.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body.
Who are you killing?
I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause.
I feel like similar to poet,
stop this nonsense.
telling her
Why fear
that
the
she's
truth?
not a vampire,
Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed.
which is something she
Strange
clearly wants to be,
ancient beings that were here before this island
would
even
upset
had a
her.
name.
Because I told him to stop being a poet, and he wasn't.
Tell me, Velma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Him one?
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anyone
You
else?
just said it was the coolest fucking shit.
Cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
What those half-breed, nasty vampire babies look like, you know? Disgusting. Human vampires making babies? Thank you. Is that all the mini quests I can do for now? I think it is. Let's see what happens. I'm about to fuck everything up with this one nap. Ready? Bedtime. Alright. My eyes is fucked up. So, I do want more health. Cost 600. That's worth it. You want some can I get more blood? Blood. Look at the cheap stuff. I forget that each thing you buy is not one level. It all contributes. So I'm not going to be like level 15 or... What did I say? Level 20 or something? I was thinking every single thing you get, like, this would get you level. I forgot it's not how you have to, like, fill this up. I use the claws a lot, so I should at least upgrade. God damn. 2,000? Oh, man. 1,000. Oh, I'm not. I think coagulation is something I would like. As another ability. I don't think I'm gonna get the blood barrier. It doesn't feel like it lasts as long as I would like. And tactical, how much is it for this? 1,300. I'll think about that. You have ultimate possibility. So explosion. Is it 1,000? I mean, I would like to rage, you know. Next sheet. This. Just keep most of these equal-ish. That. No. Let's do more blood capacity. More heat. Yo, shut up. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. $1,300. Yeah. If I'm gonna have more health, Should at least do this. And stamina. I went up 7 levels. That's pretty solid. All right. Let's see what happens. I'm scared. Because if it goes hostile, it just depends. As you take, then healthier it becomes. Yep. Against the rising crime, yet more proof of violence and danger of others. A young nurse, Miss Dorothy Crane, was found dead yesterday morning behind the walls of what seemed like an illegal dispensary where the local sick sometimes went to get medical support from activists. There's no doubt that the cause of Miss Crane's passing, the poor woman had died from blood loss, following what the police described as a massive wound to her throat. That macabre scene was but the epitome, of the current situation in Whitechapel. The inhabitants are criminals, bandits, and madmen disguised as citizens of London. Interestingly, no hospital admitted to have employed the victim. That's weird. Okay. Dispensary has immediately been closed by decision of London Council's Board of Health. As always, the soft and liberal minds RA object that the closure can only the only local medical facility can only increase the mortality rate and put the locals' health at further risk. One cannot help but dread the time when these people brutality will seep through the walls of the city itself. It is our role as civilized people to protect our families, brethren, and of course ourselves. SLA. Okay, still serious. And he has neuralgia. Which, I don't know, I'd like to hear that. But everyone's still, like, around, at least. I assume even if I heal everyone, it maybe gets to stable. But, so, critical is very dangerous, but when we get to hostile, it's people die and stuff. So long as that doesn't happen. Oh, thought the game crashed. Okay, let's do it. So they're stable, that's good. We can go fix his headache. We don't know anything about this. It's still stable, at least. So, okay. Level 16. Do I now upgrade my weapon? Do you like this cudgel? Oh. Damn it. So 110 to 145 damage. And more damage or more stun. Less stamina. A lot of stun. Working more on blood abilities and stuff feels like the right idea. Okay. Can I go this way? Or do I have to go from Whitechapel? I don't know. I also assume that enemies kind of level with me to an extent, but I feel like I probably leave a lot of enemies behind. Yeah, those are level 4. They're staying. I haven't searched any of this. Sorry. Is there any kind of like lockpicking, or is it literally just I have to find the keys for any of these safes? Sorry, I can't talk. Okay, well, that was something. Yeah, fuck. still alive. You'll kill me. You don't even know where. Fuck. I forgot dashing would get me out of that. My bad. I guess I can just farm enemies. This weapon upgrade shouldn't be that much of a problem. Where the fuck am I? Dead end. Why? What? Oh. I was like, it makes no sense for there to be a dead end. What the fuck? Oh, well, joyous fucking day. Went all this fucking way for a locked door, huh? Fuck is the point of that? Excuse me, sir. You look delicious. Come now? You right. What's this body got? Note or something? I'm pretty sure I can handle this boss fight. I remember it being a huge problem for me before, but I am, like, just now leveled up. I'm in pretty good shape, I would say. So, I think it'll be fine. Let's go see what's down here.
Over there!
It's locked.
Where the fuck does this go? This seems like somewhere I probably don't need to go. I guess Vampiric Sense is so good. I probably don't need to keep on a mini-map. I was just thinking I would like them there, but it's fine. Just because I'm blind doesn't mean everyone else has to suffer. Where the fuck am I, and for why? Fuck you. Some shit. Doing more damage with the bite, definitely a good option. feel like my claws should do more though. Don't do nearly enough. I was just in a rage. You're just allowed to hit me like that. Fuck off. It's not accessible. Cool, cool, cool. Fires. Extermination of the rodents. No mercy, no excuse, no forgiveness. These are simple rules that all members of the club shall apply while dealing with skulls. Whenever you face one, exterminate it. Whenever you suspect a vampire of creating skulls, report him immediately to Fergal, Bantra, and to myself. Skulls are a permanent threat to us, for these despicable creatures have no control of their appetite and primitive instincts. The only case when a skull can be momentarily spared is as long as it can provide us really useful information for our projects. In other cases, London must be cleansed of these disgusting rodents. From The Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, the founder. Sounds like a lad. Coming here gain me anything. Oh, I got on the other side of the thing, didn't I? On the other side of that gate. Not my own neck. Ow. Ooh. You know what? Maybe I should have given myself fangs. Maybe that'll be more on theme, or just the option to have them. I feel like I don't need them generally, but this would have been nice. The issue being, I can't add them because I'm not a good artist, and the artist I did hire, I don't know what happened to them. Genuinely don't know anything about where they went. Just one day, their account and stuff was lost to me. I don't know if they blocked me or what, I don't know. I don't even know if I talked about that. But at least I have a cute as heck model. Bitch. Fuck you. Okay, there's a thing here. Cool, love that.
I cannot enter.
If I go here, I assume I can then. There's nowhere else to, like, go. Open from... Where the fuck did
It's
this go?
locked.
Oh, I thought that was, for some reason... I thought there was money. It was just blood reflections. My bad. Oh. Where the fuck do I get here? Yum, yum, yum. Is a book I can read now? Got a note or something? Nope. Gotta be a key. Something.
My dear sister.
Oh, this just takes me into
I don't know if I have the strength.
I have to walk through the front gate. Front gate, like... Okay, no. Just check. Okay, let's go attend a funeral, I guess. Really. Excuse me, lads. Widow in distress. Okay, this is not... No. Don't maybe my mom just isn't like a character I can really interact with. She's just like here for this scene. But I definitely remember seeing Mom. I think. Watch it not be in this game and I'm just fucking crazy. Excuse me, madam. Good.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery
in
now.
the cemetery?
Goodbye.
Oh, you have bronchitis. Okay.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Take your word on it.
It's locked.
Body?
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Yeah, blood trail, love a lovely little blood trail. Alright, my sister's funeral can wait.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Samuel? What are you doing, silly lad? You're supposed to be preaching to people, not munching. Eating on the job. What would your lord say, huh? Personal diary. 12th of October, Father Wicker is so righteous, so full of compassion and love for his suffering ones. His words are all the city needs. Tonight I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth, and it is not enough. I know where to find more. 5 days later, Father Wicker and I went to an abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms. Okay. Last remaining residents of the decrepit flats. Most of them are sick, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Wicker found an old man lying on a dirty mattress, coughing and spitting blood in a wooden bowl. Father Wicker knelt before him and prayed for a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. Okay. I cried, then I cried now as I write these lines, for I've never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Wicker is a saint. If it's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I wish I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's a real privilege to witness such. 2 days later. Tonight we both went to a whorehouse. Okay, whorehouses boarding the canal. I must admit I was afraid to cross paths with those Jezebels. But the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Whores and infections go together, explained Father Wicker, but their customers quickly get scared when there's mention of disease. In the last brothel, we found 2 sick women sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The odor was awful. Once more, the smell of Satan and awful disease, explained Father Wicker, kneeling before and praying for these 2 lost souls. The women were so frail and sick they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. What the fuck? Their souls are now cleansed and purified. 2 more days later, Father Wicker is a saint, and won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support. But as all true prophets, he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love, and proof of love. Tomorrow I shall go back to the cemetery, and unearth more wealth for him. The dead have no need of terrestrial goods, but we need to eat. Father Wicker. Then, 6 days later, tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I chose to return where we went 10 days ago to see if any more souls needed to be freed. Father Waker approved my choice, since the good man's work is never finished and Satan never sleeps, he explained. He also said, if I keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions to task. Can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If it's not presumptuous nor sinful expression of pride, I dare say we are on the path to the greatest. Greatest? Greatness, did you mean? What? My brain broke reading that, okay. Wasn't this where I came from? Yeah, I came from here. It wasn't here, and then we did the thing, and it was like, oh, there he is. Oh, did you get messed up by my rage? That's a pretty nice range. You like that. Okay. How many skulls? I'll just munching and crunching everywhere around here, huh? You just think this is your food den. Not for you. No more munchies. I'm looking for like bodies and stuff to check, but also there's so much shit around here. Bitch. Think you can slap me around? I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Fuck you. I didn't mean to. This rat. Sorry.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That's something? Nope, just shillings. Guess that. So let's talk about Father Tobias and his bestie, who just become a vampire. They burn people alive. Sick people, yes, but that's well, obviously abhorrent. Like, fuck these guys. Father's gonna get what's coming. Don't you worry. There's probably like a corner of this place where there's like a really rare weapon, or maybe like a note that explains the entire lore of the entire game or something. I just don't know. But we'll get a cutscene. Just a second. Don't you worry. I wish there was a way, honestly, to like do my blood sense, but
since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
that seems to be fair. Yes. I guess she's in the West End because we're a rich family. I don't remember. Joseph Larrabee.
The resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth.
I did kind of forget
ashes
this isn't
to
a boss
ashes,
fight.
Dust to dust.
That comes later here. My bad. Oopsies. I'm a silly guy. I'm so silly. I'm so forgetful. Don't fall in.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery. I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Father, shouldn't you have someone, like, holding an umbrella over you or something? I get that you have your hands full with the lantern and the Bible, but I feel like you should be covered in some way.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
There wasn't an option. Was there supposed to be?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Sounds like a bad joke.
A vampire crying over the death of a loved one. It sounds like a bad joke.
No, Jonathan. She was your sister. And the pain of her death, the hunger that killed her, will stab at you for years. It's important to cry for those you love.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan.
Are we friends? We met like a week ago.
So many friends.
Most.
Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Religious. You may be right.
You may be right.
Of course.
So at least 200.
I've stayed upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
Why is it like zooming in and zooming
Church
out?
is not far from here.
Really
Go
concerning.
there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Later, sis. Dang it.
It's locked, all right.
Nice little sitting area. And a body. Strange formula. What I think it is. Is that what I hope it is?
This one's mine!
What? Fuck you. Think you can whack me? No, sir. Is St. Mary's Church the...
And off to church he goes. A new
Oh, is this Fergal Bancha?
Consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin. Forget your old, weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law.
He's a big fucking dude.
Abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited.
Good job, bud. I'm a bit tougher prey, though, unfortunately. Sorry about this. Had to be done. Let's head to church, I suppose. Who am I going to confess to? I don't feel like confessing to Father. He's an asshole. Oh, Larrabee?
Yes?
I'll confess to Larrabee.
What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Also, how'd you get to the door so fast? Like, damn.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
I don't need company.
Take no offense, Vicar. I seek just a moment.
Why the fuck did I knock on the door?
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Private matter, private concern.
I've made myself perfectly clear. This is a private matter.
They also burn with blood.
Burn with rage. Yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us.
That's not what the subtitles read. But
Very
sure.
well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Your concern.
Who she was is not your concern.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
Murdered.
She was murdered.
I see. And
I get
how
that
are
this is
you
a
feeling,
character
my son?
moment, but also... This is kind of pointless and also weird camera view.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son.
Oh, squeaky
and
chair.
your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Game wasn't ready for that.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I.
It does not concern God at all.
I don't give two fucks. Do anything for you. If I find you, I can give you the thing. Actually, wait. Go ahead. Sort of. First, go see the father. Fuck this dude, but I need him healthy.
Good evening.
Here's some medicine.
Don't you?
Faith.
No doubt your faith will.
Blessed be your generous.
I think we're that. Confess your crimes.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
But, you know, the righteous could just die, because then they go to heaven. Isn't that what you want? Why don't you just send all the righteous people
just another heartless murderer,
to their death?
exploiting the
Why do you only kill the impure? Why can't they just have the earth? Well, the impure people rule it forever. Go live your kingdom of heaven.
To contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias?
Grave robbing.
What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Found your disciple. Give me money.
I have found Samuel, your disciple.
Watch him be like, it's God's
I'm
message. We
afraid
should.
I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery.
Well, cool. Enough of you. Let's go this way and get to... I think that thing I found on that body might be quite interesting. Skill combos. Some vampire skills work better in synergy with other skills. What about different skill combinations? Form deadly combos. I would, but this game's a little strict on like how lenient you can be with having a lot of abilities. I was really hurting for XP the first time I played this game. Oop. Yes. Stamina regenerate. Alright, health instantly, increase stamina regen. Alright, why is this one like alone? I would assume these are like upgraded versions, yeah? This one, doesn't it? That. I don't have ergotamine. Ow, my fucking foot. I kicked my table. Ow. I didn't mean to. That, honestly. Fuck. Okay. Well, I couldn't give that lady medicine, so I guess she's gonna just have to deal until she comes back here, wherever she's supposed to be. From the cemetery to here. I also need to go find that one dude that I rescued from the building. Yeah, get that done. Aggravate damage. You can heal aggravate damage by using your autophagy. No, I said autography. Drinking human blood or resting. Yippee! I feel like I should really upgrade the autography ability. Autophagy. So, are you out on your ass now? Like you don't live in your house anymore?
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same.
I feel about Nurse Crane.
I heard what happened tonight.
Everything was going well.
She had it coming, Mr. Petrescu. Extortion, theft, gang dealings, and running a dubious dispensary. What good could come from that?
So you put an end to the operation. Did you put an end to Dorothea as well?
You seem to
What's
have a lot
wrong?
on your chest, sir. What's wrong?
I could ask you a lot of...
Ask any question.
No, Mr. Doctor. I will keep my mouth shut. For I am just an old, infirm immigrant that no one would believe anyway.
Anything more to learn about her? No.
Tell
Could mesmerize him. What you gonna do?
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and very odd stories.
What kind of stories?
Stories all Romanian children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor. Vampires.
You believe them? Aren't you too old?
I'm never too old to listen to scary stories.
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found
You gonna join the Vampire Hunters? That'd be cool.
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
What about your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone.
Why
Thanks
so
to you.
aggressive? I fucking wonder.
Why
Okay.
are you so aggressive?
I remember.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, there's Mr. Bates. Fuck this.
Seems to get uglier.
Good evening, sir.
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a
doctor. Then what
Yes, you do.
require
Shut
assistance?
up.
Not me.
I mean,
your
medicine
skills
you.
could help a lot of people around here. That would help my business, because I say...
Since I took an...
Let's ask him all the questions.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
You're repellent.
You obviously place yourself above the misery of Whitechapel, but you are as repellent an individual as I have ever met.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
You be suspicious.
If I were entering into the world of street medicine, it would be on my terms and without such dubious associates as yourself, Mr. Bates.
So it's a no then.
That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swambra shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you.
Attacked.
I want to know
went to go shake down your people, I believe.
And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people.
Is it?
But that's business, isn't it?
I wish I'd only found you later.
Sir, I wish I had found you a few nights later than I did. Or maybe never at all. Death would have been a well-deserved punishment for your villainy.
Yeah, but you saved me, didn't you? And you do it again, because you're a decent chap. Just know I'm not.
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery
Chap,
of
you
others.
say?
Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Goodbye, asshole. Who's that? Like a rat or something? That's what. Where are those guys again? I think this way. Wait, no. I'm looking for this guy. Sorry, I thought I was looking for this guy for some. Dang it. Wrong way then. Here. Hello.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help?
Yeah, I'm like on the side of the street, and he's okay. I'm definitely like on something because this height difference is not what it was.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
Okay, well, here's some great medicine for you.
I can try to help your body heal, sir, but you must stop destroying it.
Thing to learn about you now. But Crane's dispensary.
Have you any news?
It's a shame nobody chose to take it on after she died. We need that down here.
A gun?
I have no other missions, right? I need to find the Anne, and I already did her thing and can't heal her until she gets back. So I think we're gonna be fine here for now. I need to head back to here and fix his headache. And I still can't access her, but these people are fine. So we're gonna head back to the hospital.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Can I whoosh yet? Give me the whooshies. Let me go whoosh. Hello, sir. Not a fan of the religious enemies. I was gonna say, y'all are hanging out here while there's a vampire. Oh, actually, it's not there. I'm gonna say a vampire, werewolf, whatever they are. Also, why is this thing sticking up? Skulls munching on down here. Okay, fine. Swansea! These seem to be leveling up, but I think I'm ahead of them for now. Fuck you. Good. Thank you. I honestly thought this body would have something, that's why I decided to fight instead of just run by them. Never mind, I guess.
Over there!
On. Ooh.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You.
Dad?
I remember you.
Ooh.
Fear be gone. I would harm
That's
no
nice.
child of mine.
You look like Hella.
This
You have a
is
silly
your
bit
doing.
of antler horn.
You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Your riddles.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring
Your riddles.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with
What?
iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity?
Yeah.
Or was
I
he
don't
just
think
projecting
your
this
dad
vision
is
in my mind?
the Force, Anakin Skywalker.
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Quests. Wait, I did need to give that one. Where's he? Before I forget, and this place all goes to shit because of one silly little cold. What the fuck happened here? Little lady. What the shit? Nurse Brannigan? What the fuck happened here?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
Sean, right.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the
Who's
blood.
they? Who asked you?
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd
I
imagine
don't
the
get
morgue.
bodies
It
to the
all
morgue
happened so
anymore.
quickly.
There's fucking skulls in there.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye.
Is this her? Not the morgue yet? Oh.
Jonathan,
We're not talking about my
my
sister.
sincere
Oh, thank you.
Your kindness.
is there anything you...
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd
Why she
advise
look
you
more like
even
she's
from
looking
thinking
at the
about it.
camera than at Jonathan?
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for
Okay,
their
what's
sake
happening?
than ours.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we condemned
I mean,
to
we don't
attend
have
the
to be.
funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accept it.
I've died many times. I guess I've come
know
back.
what to
but-
expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive
That just
long
seems to
enough,
be
that
a
is.
gameplay mechanic, not a story mechanic of me dying.
As a
Because I feel like he
practitioner
would
of
say,
medical
hey, I
sciences, I'm
died.
prepared for the death of loved
Aside
ones.
from the vampire. Like, the hunters killed me a dozen times so far this week.
Deprived of sharing one's
I feel like they'd say that at some point.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life.
I think they
and
just
death.
want me to ignore the times
We
I
are
die
undead,
and
my
be like,
friend.
oh, silly me.
And so we are outcasts.
It just, that's time.
Goodbye, Miley.
Whatever. Where are the lads? Are they down here or something? Newton is your friend. Yeah, Oswald. I've got some medicine for you. Oswald. Mr. Cobblepot, maybe?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Glad you've been on some really shitty mountains then.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done,
Well,
but I've
here
never
you go
felt
anyway.
comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons.
We gotta ask you about shit now.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No.
I don't
Nobody can
believe that,
truly
considering
understand
there
what
were
I've gone through.
millions of people in the war effort.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your...
Yeah, the hospital you're
You
like
wanted me to
30
go to a
feet from.
hospital. I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Newton, how are you over there?
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about is their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear
I
like
feel like
yours
it's
is
irrational. I
usually
feel
rooted in a
claustrophobic,
specific
and I feel like it's perfectly rational.
Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
I am
Tell me
honestly
about
very
what
thankful.
happened
I will
when you
never
were
experience
buried in
that.
that tunnel
And if something did happen where I were forced, no. Just no. I wouldn't.
Days like months.
I would never.
The terror. The shame.
I could never see myself allowing that. So, no matter the
What
cost,
you
I don't know.
endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher.
Oh, aren't you gay for
If you
Newton?
ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more
No.
days. I thought about killing Newton.
Oh, you are gay for him. I knew it. Wait a second. I was like, I think I do remember him having a interaction and he's interested in him, which is obviously great. 100 years ago and this time, not approved. But
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say
I'm fine with it.
He's the best
And then he
thing
said,
ever
eat him. And I was like, wait. And then he went, I love him. I had whiplash there because I felt the memory. And then he went, I'm going to turn into a cannibal. And then he went back to what I was thinking anyway. That was a roller coaster of emotions for me.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Goodbye, Mr.
Newton. Newton Oswald, K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor.
We
were told.
Any point in these?
What's
complicated?
Can you speak?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one.
What can you tell me?
War was...
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. We've stuck to...
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that.
I was looking up to see if this game had any planned sequel, or if this was a game based on a different IP or an earlier IP. I don't. I for some reason thought it was. I don't know if I'm just thinking of Prey because Prey was a game before the one I'm playing, or what. But apparently this game's on Nintendo Switch, which I didn't realize. Interesting. Enjoy your love.
Enjoy your life.
That's great advice, honestly.
And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy.
What's trauma?
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit
Fucking
our trench
weak.
and we were
Holy
buried for
shit.
a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me.
Oh, so
Surviving it again gave me strength.
so you would have been like this, but it happened. So we need to just do it to Oswald again. Let's just throw him in a hole and bury him for a week. It'll be fine. It'll get him over the claustrophobia. Easy
Luckily for
peasy.
us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see. Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
What
Trenches
caused your
were
phobia of
absolutely
rats?
fucking
It
awful.
happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed.
Your ears are completely intact. Now, if you had like a chunk missing out of an ear,
Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
funny enough, I may know more about that than you think.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
Brannigan, you're making terrible progress on that, just so you know. Fonzie! What office is this?
I cannot enter.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song.
Why do you always carry around this
You're
skull?
a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile.
That's not what the subtitle said in the last thing.
Leave him, Jonathan.
We got a similar hair thing.
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Neutral ground. I think I'll kill him. They had the carpet cleaned. Oh, well. Never mind
By the
then.
sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Fonzie!
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead, and several
Who's missing?
This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
The hospital is chaotic as it is. No one will notice a few more bodies.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Isn't Harriet Jones the name of the Prime Minister in Doctor Who?
Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Only hope.
You want to restore peace in the hospital again.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Pre-Wen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Not far wrong.
Well, they are not far wrong. The hospital is almost crawling with vampires.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought
Feel
Mr. Hampton
like
here,
on some level Swansea brought him here more than me. I'm just saying, it was his boat. I barely even knew what I was doing because I think I missed a dialogue option somewhere, so I honestly didn't even know why I was where I was.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
So I assume this will give me access to the west end of the docks like I wanted. Presumably. But also, I don't want to deal with it because I do have to. Gone on a while. I'm not going to actually rest, but we are just going to check weaponry. Don't have any good hand. What about that? I have 3 potential upgrades. Chemical damage. What the fuck? I can increase damage dealt by 10%. Or switch to a specific damage, but I don't know how much. Like, would it be like the go up 10% in general, or go up, I don't know, 20%, let's say, against only beasts or only humans? I don't know. Doesn't say a number. Ooh, stun points. But we'll wait. I'm very stingy, okay? We all know this. Return to menu. Game has a little loading issue. There we go. It's fine. We'll go see Sean Hampton and learn more about the docks, and we'll get to go see the other people. It'll be great. Like next week or something, because this is 2 days in a row for this game out. I think I'm playing Cult of the Lamb with Vampyr. I think if I can pull that, then I would love to, honestly. Hopefully that's what we do. Maybe we'll play 7 Days to Die. I don't know. So, we hope. Let's see about raiding Kiri. Just for funsies. I don't even know if the stream is recording. I think I may have broken something when I tried to do that. Ooh, whoopsie. Yeah, I think I... Well then. We can just jam out to this music for a moment while I try to fix what I broke. Is it not? Oh. I do really enjoy this movie. Very